This is an easy system. I don't understand why you're having problems with it.
He's got cancer. He has cancer. Jeffy's dying.
I mean, obesity is a disease, but you've had that for a while.
Seriously. What disease do you have?
I don't.
Oh, my gosh. Is it Alzheimer's? Because you don't remember being diagnosed with some sort of disease?
I'm fine, thank you.
What is going on?
Wow.
Something's
There
radically
has to
wrong
be
with
some.
Jeffy.
It's probably more of a legal problem, I would guess.
We'll take speculation from the audience
Yes.
on what is wrong with Jeffy.
What crime did he commit this weekend that he's currently trying to avoid prosecution for?
Yeah, seriously. He's like, I don't think I buried her deep enough.
There's Texas Rangers waiting for him outside.
Dead? Was she really dead? Because
These are just guesses. Don't say that out loud.
All right, let me go to this story up on the Blaze. A former Newark TSA agent tells us the obvious: we're not safe. If you've ever flown in or out of Newark, New Jersey, you know that. This is not going to come as a shock to you. But if you've never been to Newark, congratulations on that. That's a very good thing. But if you've never been to Newark, I swear to you, I have gone through several times where they check your driver's license and then they don't even look up to match the face on the license.
Oh, yeah.
They never do it.
Yeah.
They just don't even look up.
You'll put the bag through the machine, and nobody even looks at the monitor. Nobody's even looking at it.
Okay, so
They're talking to each other.
this is an expose. The employees, this is from a former TSA employee. There are those employees who could never keep a job in the private sector who are working at the TSA in Newark. I wouldn't trust them to walk my dog. And these are the people that Janet Napolitano says, she constantly says, these are the first class, first line of defense in the war on terror. If that's true, you're dead if you fly out of Newark, New Jersey. I mean, I just wanted to get through. I almost had a scene because I'm standing at this, check-in line, and I had flown in and out of Newark over and over again. And where they check your ID, right behind them is a plate glass window, and it looks to the skyline of New York, where the World Trade Centers would have been. And so and this woman didn't even look at my face. And I about snapped. And the guy standing next to me said, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because he could feel it coming. And what I wanted to say was, turn around for me. Don't even look at my face. Just turn around and see that place right in the skyline where the building should have been. Could you at least look at someone's face as they're going through? What is the point of looking at their driver's license if you're not matching it with the person who just handed it to you? But they're $15 an hour employees. And in Newark, New Jersey, who's living on $15 an hour?
Guy tells a story about one screener who didn't come to work for 4 weeks. Just didn't show up for 4 weeks. When he finally reappeared, he asked for another week off. The answer was no. You just took 4 weeks off. So what did he do? He took another week off and still didn't get fired.
Well, they can't replace them.
They can't replace them.
Who's going to work there? Do you know how low your self-esteem would be if you had any? You know what? One of the big things with the TSA guys, according to with the supervisors, according to a former TSA employee in Newark, one of the big things that drives the employers nuts is gum chewing. And so they go and they check the employee. Are you chewing gum? And had one guy, this TSA employee said, I witnessed the boss coming over and saying, open up your mouth. Open it up. It's a mint. Jack, it's a mint. Open it up. I want to see it. And made him open up and show him that it was a mint and not gum. Oh. That's what you are worried about? Gum chewing? It's a pretty nasty look at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, Marsha Blackburn, the congresswoman, released a report of the TSA's 50 most dangerous officers. We're talking offenses like rape.
This is the one from last week where they were.
Last week, yeah.
Last week where they're talking about how they are employing now former criminals, felons, not misdemeanors, felons are getting a job at the TSA. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to put felons. I want to give them a badge and have them. I mean, because they're beyond reproach. There's no way. A bunch of ex-felons are going to, take money, making $15 an hour, take money and let somebody on the plane with something nefarious. No way.
And this is the problem. It's like, there's a lot of good TSA employees, and, they do a lot of good things. But you have people, when you have the government or a union running these things, you have people who get convicted of child pornography and keep their jobs. Private businesses don't allow that. They get rid of you when you do crap like that. When you steal from passengers, they get rid of you. When you're through the government, it's such a process to do that. It becomes completely inefficient. And you have lists like the 50 most dangerous officers.
Well, you know what? The cities that don't have, do we have a list, Jeffy? Can you stop looking at your cancer screening? Do you have breast cancer?
No,
Seriously, maybe you have breast cancer.
No, I felt for lumps this morning. I'm good.
Did you?
Right,
Okay, good. Could you look at the cities that have said we don't want TSA in here?
San Francisco is one of them.
San Francisco is one of them.
You'd think of all places, San Francisco would love the government intervention, but even they've opted out of it. You can opt out into
No. People who like government intervention are generally those people that want government intervention elsewhere, but not for them.
Yeah.
They'll accept everybody else, but we're smart enough to live on our own.